I would also like to have the privilege of introducing one of my constituents, Ms. Robbie LeValley from Hotchkiss, Colorado. And I'm sorry the Secretary left because we could talk about Tulia and Hotchkiss. For some communities, a lot of folks don't know where they're at. But Ms. LeValley is a beef producer who is past president of the Colorado Cattlemen's Association and a board member of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. She received her bachelor's and master of science in animal science from Colorado State University. I would certainly like to thank you, Robbie, for being here and taking the time to be here, and look forward to your testimony.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Kritz. My name is Robbie LeValley, and I have been a beef producer all of my life, and my two boys represent the fourth generation on our ranch. In addition to our ranch, my family and I are co-owners of Homestead Meats, a direct beef marketing business that has been in operation since 1995. There are 6 ranching families who co-own this small business, and we have 13 full-time employees. To enhance our direct marketing beef business, Homestead Meats owns and operates a packing plant regulated by USDA. Therefore, we are producers, feeders, and packers. The proposed GIPSA rule will significantly hinder our small business model, cripple our ability to market our cattle the way we want, and limit consumer choices. As I said, I am a producer on the cow-calf side, and our business is built on relationships and alliances. Throughout the beef chain, for years we have successfully marketed our calves through an alliance with a packer. That alliance has created a relationship that provides feedback from the packer on the quality of our cattle, quality for which we get paid a premium for. I strongly believe in the fundamental American business tenet of a willing seller and a willing buyer, being able to enter into a private business transaction because it protects my pricing and marketing mechanism. Our cattle marketing contracts are the heart of our small business, the incentive to manage for the future, and the stability for our banking partner. And it does not warrant being posted on the Internet or receiving additional government intervention and oversight or being subject to potential litigation. When the proposed rule bans packer-to-packer sales, the 6 families and Homestead Meats may not be able to sell to other packers. This will substantially reduce the profitability for the rest of our cattle and compromises the alliance we have spent years building. This is a great example of how this rule truly harms producers and processors across the country. For years, USDA has promoted exactly what we are doing: sell direct to the consumer, operate as a small processor in a strategic area of the country, being rewarded for adding value to the end product, and producing local food. We responded to consumer demand. We followed USDA's lead. Now we are being punished. This is a slap in the face to innovative businessmen and women across the U.S. The proposed GIPSA rule offers neither clarity nor clear definition in terminology. Elimination of the competitive injury requirement will provide a disincentive for packer premiums and value-added contracts because of the fear of litigation. The vague definitions such as unfair or reasonable person will open the door to an increased number of lawsuits because mere accusations without economic proof suffice for USDA or an individual to bring a lawsuit against a buyer. Who determines fairness? Does increased government intervention and litigation determine fairness? Arbitrary judgment by GIPSA will only increase paperwork and costs for small business owners like me. Who pays for this increased intervention and litigation? The beef cattle industry does. When costs increase for the packer, the trickle-down effect is to decrease the price paid to ranchers. This will be a trial lawyer's dream and will devastate small businesses such as mine. What will be the consequence when the cost of defending prices paid for my cattle and complying with this rule add to the operating cost? What happens to every other industry when litigation increases? No one takes a risk or sticks their neck out or pays a premium for fear of reprisal. This ends creativity, partnerships, and the desire to take a chance. which is the very basis of the entrepreneurial spirit of the American small business owner. Do we truly want that for the beef industry? The rule will require buyers of my cattle to justify paying a premium for my livestock. What will be the standard for that justification? Who will set it? One size does not fit all. The regulation seems to infer that it is the role of big government, and I strongly oppose the government setting or justifying the premiums paid. This will roll back the clock 30 years and take us back to commodity beef, which consumers have told us they don't want. Value-based marketing has given our family business the opportunity to compete for market share at the highest level. As a result, we have been able to build a small business that supports the local economy and provide consumers with the products they want. We do not need big government setting up shop on our farms and ranches, and government intrusion into the private marketplace is not the answer. I urge the committee to help stop this rule from being finalized, as it is detrimental to ranchers, consumers, and the entire U.S. economy. Thank you.